Okay, so picture this. You've got a gorgeous setup, a little canopy, your logo on the side, 40 cups of boba just sitting there, sweating in the July heat like they owe someone money. Nobody warned you that running a pop-up drink stand is basically a battle against physics, and physics does not care about your business plan. The enemy here is something called thermal transfer, which is just a fancy way of saying heat moves from hot things into cold things until everything is equally miserable. Your drinks are cold, the air is hot, and without a plan, your boba is basically a lukewarm pudding cup within the hour. Let's start with the cooler situation, because most first-timers make the exact same mistake right out of the gate. They grab whatever cooler is on sale at the gas station and wonder why their lemonade tastes like soup by noon. A good rule of thumb is the 2-to-1 ratio. For every 1 pound of product you're chilling, you want 2 pounds of ice. That sounds like a lot until you're standing in a parking lot handing someone a warm strawberry drink and watching them never come back. Here's something nobody tells you at the vendor orientation. Pre-chilling your cooler the night before is one of the most important things you can do. Dump some sacrificial ice in there the evening before your event, let it get cold overnight, drain it, then pack your actual product in the morning. A warm cooler eats ice like a competitive eater at a county fair. So starting cold means your real ice lasts dramatically longer. You're not wasting money on ice that just chills the plastic walls. You're putting all that cold energy directly into your drinks where it belongs. Now, if you're doing this regularly and you're ready to level up, a commercial-grade chest cooler or a powered refrigeration unit changes the whole game. Yes, they're an investment, but so is throwing away an entire batch of drinks you couldn't sell because someone could tell they were warm. Dry ice is another tool in the toolbox. And it sounds intimidating, but it's just frozen carbon dioxide that skips the liquid phase and goes straight to gas. You use it at the bottom under a layer of regular ice so your drinks don't freeze solid, and it keeps things cold for dramatically longer than standard ice alone. One underrated trick in the outdoor vendor world is using frozen product as part of your inventory. If you're doing lemonade, freeze some of your simple syrup or lemon juice into blocks ahead of time so they pull double duty, keeping things cold while they slowly melt into your recipe. Shade is also wildly underappreciated in the cold drink keeping universe. A cooler sitting in direct sunlight is working 10 times harder than one sitting in the shade, so positioning your whole setup with sun angle in mind is basically free refrigeration. Some vendors swear by reflective mylar blankets draped over their coolers, which sounds like you're preparing for a zombie apocalypse but actually bounces solar radiation away and cuts heat transfer significantly. You've seen those space blankets marathoners wear at the finish line. Same science, just protecting your boba instead of a tired runner. Ice bags versus loose ice is also worth thinking about, because loose cubed ice has more contact with your drinks and chills them faster, but it also melts faster and can waterlog your product. Bag ice keeps things more contained and slower to melt, so it's better for long events where you're not restocking midday. Wind and humidity are wild cards that change everything depending on where you're vending. High humidity slows evaporative cooling, which means your natural cooling tricks don't work as well, and suddenly you need more insulation and more ice than you planned. The vendors who figure this stuff out early are the ones who show up at the next event with a system, not a prayer. You stop winging it and start treating your cooler setup like actual equipment management, which is exactly what it is. If you want to learn more about how our company helps vendors like you show up prepared and profitable, check out the links in the description.